bener-bener ngulik sorangan ya Gun, cara streaming kumaha, cara nge-play kumaha, cara nyampe ke chat di layar pas orang main game kumaha.
Iya di full time streamer.
Play. Kan. Coba dulu dia Gun. Siapa dulu Gun? Game asal game tuh. Gun?
Boleh ya?
Saya kamu dah. Masih cara ini.
Dia mana?
Cerai. Oke tak? Oh. Berarti pengaturan detailnya kan? Pilar di RB ganti kursor meminta untuk menekan memiliki lari ke arah bola adu pundak. Bener Gun gini Gun?
Cuma bagian apa?
Pemilihan tinggal. Tadi sangat tinggi gitu kan? Oh, iya. Ya. Let's go kan guys.
Persib di mana Persib?
Lu pakai apa sih goblok? Madrid. Liverpool. Milan. Lu join udah ya? Carlos. Lihat.
Beda.
Yang kalah dikirim ke Barak. Boleh ya, Chan? Siap, Chan. Pegang siapa, Chan? Siapa yang menang, Chan?
Masukin ke bunker loh.
Kalau masih baru yang Chelsea ya. Coba baru chat tadi baca. Delay kocak, delay 7 detik cek si Esa ya. Asu dia cek si Guna ge asu. Delay anjing delay. Oh, jadi kita main. Goblok. Di pantai pada kosong ya Chan, si Guna Chan ke Chelsea ya. Tebak skor Chan. Bocor suka hijau Cina, gara-gara bagus apa tempat dua gitu. Soalnya strikernya dua bagus, turhamnya si Martin ya. Mun aing mun dis terang-terang. Kira-kirana saya gitu ya. Dampris vegetarian. Ini di marok patah kiri. Dikit. Militarnya juga bagus. Karena kata itu back kan 57. Gun sebelum amat formasi dek ngeleh pang wis heis. Edan. Tapi tarian juga. Back siapa? Duluhur, lah gede pijing lagi. Enggak balik doang. Udah, ngomong goreng. Udah, Darmia. Kaki dia kan. Dia bergadang kan nol.
Kaki kiri mau guys. Cuma 3 kali kaki kiri mau main.
Kerja apa tuh ya?
Sekali kaki kiri gua paham sama apa.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
And already we're underway here.
Motoran.
Kita pilih sisi. Tuh di konfigurasi X36CN aku udah nggak di alih pilihnya di balik udah aku babe tembak
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Mkhitaryan. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback.
Big chance!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Hitam.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Madueke, Palmer, and Fernandez. He's having a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Di Marco gets his pass away. Hit into the middle. Header! He's got a goal! 2! And we've barely begun here. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Barella. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Gusto shifted upfield. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Hey.
Barella! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Martinez. Palmer. Back into the middle. Carlos Augusto. Carlos Augusto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Dan Gun.
Great defending, strong and determined. Martinez proves just a little bit too strong.
Pasti kuda jarak gitu.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Madueke tries a cross.
Inter really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ya,
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
dia kaluran sih Gun.
Look at the space here. There's the shot. Oh, taken with style. Back to within one. Interesting.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Yeah.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Sancho.
Nah, ini dia. Kita lanjut main dia berang.
Dumfries. Mkhitaryan. And he's managed to get free. Barella kept his eye on it, and he's there. DiMarco. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Darmian. Dumfries. Stood up well to him there. Madueke. Palmer. No way through, so back it comes. That's very neat.
Duh.
Pavard. Martinez. DiMarco. Barella.
Tidak, jangan.
Mkhitaryan. Carlos Augusto. Now DiMarco. Carlos Augusto looking to hit the byline here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Added time.
Jackson. Madueke. Gusto in acres of space out wide.
Oh, Maya.
That's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Terus Jackson.
So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It's certainly
Chan, mana Chan?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's got away. In it comes.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Nkunku. Fernandez. Nkunku.
Hai.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Colwell. Cucurella.
Korea.
That is good alertness. Acerbi. Goes looking wide. DiMarco looks to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. And he's managed to gift it back. Nkunku. Sancho. Palmer. It's gone out for a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Deftly away.
Kok muter gitu kan?
Martinez, absolutely focused then on this tried one.
And muter gitu lagi.
The most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, there first. Palmer plays it short. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot.
Oi!
Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Tidak ada orang.
Palmer. That's a good ball out wide. Palmer. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marah.
Damian. Barella. The most accurate pass. Fernandez. For Nkunku. Fernandez.
Hai.
To Correa. Fernandez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely weighted ball. That looks a tracking ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He is through here. Mkhitaryan. Oh, shooting chance! He scored!
Yes, lihat di makanya.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display. What a player.
Berapa?
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Big chance shapes the shoot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Fernandez.
Mudrik, masih Mudrik, abang Mudrik.
And Caicedo.
Palmer.
Palmer.
Ya.
Fernandez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Chalobah gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Jackson. Palmer. And Caicedo. Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. That'll do under the circumstances. Thuram was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Palmer.
Ai!
He's made sure that's not getting
Paksian
through.
tu anjing.
Now it's Thuram. Just 5 minutes left. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Ai, Bang
Chalobah gets a
Mudrik.
foot in here. Thuram. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Ah, anjing malah kain kabantai, Cok.
And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Now that's a fine challenge. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Banyak cok.
Barella. And the referee brings it to a close.
Tai lah.
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.
Ada timol ya? Ada timol. Ayo masih deh, penasaran. Dong Liga 1 anjing. Beri Liga 1. Sopi Liga 1. Hitam amat ya.
Jadi yang pace.
Yang pace Bob. Ya. Strikernya Gonzalo Ramos kan? Terus kirinya Keparat Skelia. Osman Demir. Wih, serem amatnya ratingnya. Elo.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Ini ngapain banyak pantas ngelek.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pinches it off him. And he's got his cross in. Back when it goes. Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. Vitinha.
Ay,
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Chance!
buset.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Gonzalo Ramos deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kok nanggung gitu sih?
And he welcomes it in.
Tai. Kok gitu sih ngopernya tadi kipernya nyepetan sedang aja.
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Dulu ge.
Yeah, I'd call
Di
that
cangkol doang,
transition
anjing.
with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So a breakthrough
Kalau
already.
main kayak gitu.
Marquinhos. Very nicely done. Good spot that. Quick look, then plays it in. Can he finish?
Kalau dulu kan.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. There first. James clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Allah, berkado.
Gonzalo Ramos. Caicedo. Jackson. Sancho. For Palmer. He's got the shot away.
Gol, gerakannya bukan dari Palmernya. Palmer yang umpannya tadi.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to the
Jackson.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Here's the delivery.
Salah dia tadi anjing.
It's out for a goal kick.
Iya, Gonçalo Ramos ya.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Picit ya gue nih. Picit wasit buta kan sih ya.
Dembele climbs up
Bangun.
He will be livid with himself. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Elhan tadi ada bola nak.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Hernandez kept aware.
Dasar
And
gay
it's
anjing.
reclaimed easily. That's Pedro Neto.
Ya, siapa mana?
That's offside.
Emang offside gue? Allah.
Anjing.
Sabaran offside aja. Sud. Jackson.
And that's definitely not his best. Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Played out to the right. Pedro Neto.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close
Mengenakan
attention.
sama sekali dia mah ternyata.
Fabian Ruiz. Caicedo. Palmer. Oh, he
Barangkali anjing
couldn't
di kamar
quite
itu.
make it.
Barengit. Itu dia barengit.
Scalia.
Ya, abang boga darah bangsa.
Pedro Neto.
Ini dihalangan siapa?
James got a long way forward to join the attack.
Secak.
Gonçalo Ramos, and he's certainly onside here.
Anjing.
And the keeper's in command. Sancho. Fernandez. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. For Palmer. And Caicedo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got
Dia
away.
set. Anjing. Kuat dasarnya gue nih. Duelnya di tadinya.
Modino coy.
And they're back in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, no joy this time.
Kencang ya?
Try Neves.
Kecil kan Inggris. Iya sih ya. Di Barca teh baheula. Luis Pila.
Ball played for
Luis
Dembele.
Pila.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. This plenty of really nice passing.
Luis Enrique.
And he's on his way.
Yuh, pas lain ngeliat ya anu, Cok.
And he's gone looking for safety.
Buang kita.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Caicedo. Fernandez.
Ya.
Fabian Ruiz.
Ayan.
Colwell cuts out the pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Scalia.
Ini nang main.
Astaga. Benang.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Ya Allah.
And we've reached half
Chan,
time.
Chan.
So half time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fernandez for Palmer. It's a really well-measured ball. Pedro Neto hurtling down that right flank. Caicedo.
Tebak anjing.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Fernandez.
Goblok malah nonton anjing Pedro.
Off target. Nuno Mendes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fernandez. Out to the left it goes. Sancho. And he's managed to get free.
Such good technique.
Great hit! It's a loose ball. Picked out. He's having a go.
Gol! Gol Palme.
It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength
Kalau
of
barat dia?
character. Wonderful.
Nggak berdarah. Karena tadi ngeleknya. Gua aing nggak dikon-ikon. Astaga. Masih jebur aing kadengan desa tadi. Pun mata pengen